and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be having a quick look at how to get the windows out of one of the DU65 3D kits, and of course this could be used in any sort of 3D printed design. So this one is just using a soldering iron, so without further ado, here's the how-to guide. So today we're looking at the DU65 kit, and as you can see, some of the windows they're frosted up. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to use a soldering iron to push out the windows that are frosted, and I'm doing this at the moment. You can see I've done one already, and one thing to be aware of is the model itself is quite brittle. It's a very good intricate design, and here's one I started earlier, and I'm just going to start one on this side. What I'm going to say is that the best thing to do is to do them on. Don't just do all the ones on one side first. The heat does sort of tend to make the structure slightly flimsy, and you need to give it time to get back up to its temperature. So I'm just going to do one with a soldering iron. I just got a standard soldering iron here. It's got a needle tip on it, so forgive me if the camera's a little shaky. As you can see, it starts to make the there you go, little hole. That's how it started off. Next stage is to make the hole bigger. As you can see, what happens is you get this debris or tiny bits from the window itself. So keep doing that with this one. As you can see, it's not melting. It's actually just sort of weakening it a little bit, which allows you to sort of pick it away, which is quite good, because as you'll see around the windows, sorry, it's a bit difficult just getting a shot there. You can see that it's sort of inset. Now this is one of the models I actually started to paint. I think it'll look a lot better if I re-primer it and then paint it properly again. So this is probably what I'm going to do for this one. Okay, so here we go. It's on the side here, and got two hands available, so it's a bit easier. But as you can see, once you've got the little hole through and the heat has penetrated the model, it's a bit easier to just start slowly and carefully poking through. As I said, the model is very brittle, but you'll see here that the heat does give it a little bit more flexibility. So essentially, just carefully prod the soldering iron through. The needle tip does help an awful lot, and here's an example of one of the finished windows. You can get a very neat finish because of the lines around the edge of the windows. That being said, though, it is possible to unfortunately snap some of these supports. Now, the clever thing to do is keep hold of the bit that is snapped off, because what you need to then do is trim off the bit you don't need and then stick it to the model, stick it back to the model, and hopefully, if it's only happened once, it's just one thing, but it's just worth being aware of. So try and remember to keep hold of those bits and pieces that might come off.